And now for the MMS Braves Report, with news anchors Miss Childress and Dr. Sasser, weather brought to you by our meteorologist, Miss Houseneck, and Brave Center with Levi Curls, with special news correspondents Helen Farrow, Elizabeth Hopkins, and Jordan Holcomb. And now for the MMS Morning News.
Good morning, MMS. Today is Friday, September 15th.
I am Dr. Sasser.
And I am Mrs. Childress. And we are here to give you the MMS Braves Report.
We are super excited to hosting the first edition of the Braves Report for this school year.
We hope you noticed all the new and exciting changes happening here at MMS.
Speaking of changes, as you can see, we have a lot of new faces roaming the halls of MMS.
And now to introduce our MMS All-Star Draft lineup.
Coming to Manteo Middle School from Jarvisburg Elementary in Jarvisburg, Currituck, North Carolina, at 6 feet 2 inches is Mr. Middle Miss. Let's take a look at his stats. He has been teaching English for 2 years. I hear he has great stamina. He once stood on his feet for 48 hours straight with no breaks, all to benefit children with pediatric cancer. Mr. Middlemas stated in an earlier interview that it was, quite frankly, the hardest thing he's ever done until receiving an observation from Dr. Sasser, which has been a changing point in his life.
Wow, now that's what I call stamina. He's going to be a great asset to our already amazing 6th grade team.
Now let's take a closer look at our 7th grade team. Starting off in our 7th grade draft is Miss Robertson, a graduate from a state university that I may not mention, with a bachelor degree in education. Robertson comes to us from over the bridge in Nags Head, North Carolina. She's in her 4th year of teaching, loves to cook, hike, and travel.
Very impressive. Who knows, she might be our next MVP.
Put butter on me, I'm on a roll. Next up, on both the 7th grade and 8th grade team, we have a former MMS student coming to us from Currituck Middle, Mrs. Gallup. Comes to us with a strong background of teaching Math 1.
Can't wait to see how the numbers add up for her.
Also drafted for both the 7th and 8th grade teams is Mrs. Winter. She's coming to us from River Road Middle School, all the way in Elizabeth City, North Carolina. This is Miss Winter's 5th year of teaching social studies. When interviewed earlier, we found out she loves to travel, running to Europe whenever she can.
Running to Europe? Now that's what I call amazing. She will definitely lead the team in rushing yards.
I wonder how many pairs of shoes she goes through.
Probably quite a few.
Now for the 8th grade draft. First up, we have Mrs. King. Mrs. King is coming to us from Currituck County High School with a very impressive 21 years of experience. In her spare time, she loves to save sea turtles.
Wait, teachers have spare time? Where did this teacher come from?
I let them out of the building every once in a while. Next up in the 8th grade lineup is Dr. Mitchell. He's coming to us from Las Vegas. What happens in Vegas stays in Vegas. That's right, he's a doctor. That means he actually attended college for 8 years. Dr. Mitchell received his doctorate from Michigan State University. It has been recorded that he is quite musical as well.
Yes, he is, and that means the 8th grade is sure to be right in tune with the addition of this teacher.
Your jokes are top notch.
Thanks, Dr. Sasser.
Next up on the exploratory team, we have Leela Harper. Wow, take a look at these stats. Leela has a master's in international affairs with a focus on Latin America and U.S. foreign policy. She spent 14 months teaching in Nicaragua while working for a nonprofit organization, Project Wave Optimism. Ms. Harper most recently came from a teaching job in Currituck. In a recent interview, she was most proud of the fact that she lived, worked, or studied in 7 countries. We also have some position changes in our lineup from last year. Moving on downstairs to the exploratory team, we have Mr. Curls. Mr. Curls has reported that he is excited to have the opportunity to get both students and staff up and moving. Go Braves! Feel the burn. Next up, staying on the same team but different position, we have Mrs. Tillett. After teaching math for 17 years, she has moved into the position of 7th grade science teacher, and she's ready to experiment.
Wow, Dr. Sasser, that is one amazing lineup. I hope you students are as excited as we are about all the great things happening right here at MMS. Your teachers put in a lot of time preparing their playbook in order to help you achieve your maximum amount of growth this year. Now it's your turn to play hard.
Hi, I'm Mrs. Hausnick, and I'm here to take a look at this week's forecast. Today, you can expect partly cloudy skies with temperatures in the mid-80s and dropping into the mid-60s overnight. This sounds like some great football weather. Be sure to come out and check the Manteo Braves varsity game today at 7. Looking ahead to the weekend, the forecast looks you can expect partly sunny days with highs in the mid-80s for both Saturday and Sunday. Returning to school on Monday, we will have partly sunny skies with temps in the low 80s. My quote for you today is, "Be somebody's reason to smile." And that's your weather for today.
Good morning, everybody. It's Mr. Curls here to give you the Brave Center report. We kicked off our soccer and volleyball games this past Monday against Currituck. Soccer won with a whopping score of 6-1, and volleyball fell just short of a W, but showed great improvement from last season. Looking ahead to next week, we have our first home soccer and volleyball games against Moyoc on Monday, September 18th. Both games start at 5 p.m. Our football team will have their first live game action next Tuesday, and that will be against our rival Currituck. The game will start at 6 p.m. Keep watching the news each week. We'll have updates on our games and also feature players of the week. You stay classy, Manteo Middle.
Hello, I'm Helen Farrow, here to interview our new principal, Dr. Sasser. What is your favorite hobby?
That's a great question. If there's a wave out there, then I enjoy surfing. And then if I'm home, if there's not a wave, then I've really gotten into landscaping here recently.
So cool. Do you have any children?
I have two gorgeous twins. They're 4 years old, Luke and Molly, a boy and a girl. And they run me ragged. But yes, they're beautiful children.
Oh, that's so sweet. Where did you grow up?
Here, I grew up in Killable Hills, Collington Harbor to be specifically, and I graduated from Manteo High School in 1996.
Nice. What do you expect from all the students this year?
Every day I expect you all to try your best. I want you to be engaged with the teacher activities and to be inspired as to how you can improve each and every day.
Now you're pretty tall, so how tall are you?
I'm 7'5". I am 6'5".
Wow.
That's a little bit more reasonable.
Okay. Yeah.
Okay.
What is the most rewarding part of your job?
Getting to see each of your talents, getting to see what you're excited about, what motivates you to do your best. All of you inspire us to think outside the box so that we can challenge you with new things. So it's every day watching you exhibit the Manteo way and do your best.
So cool. Thank you so much.